now it's time to get to feeling better. So I hope you have listened to part 1 when the caretaker freaks out, and then listen to this one because this is the exercise or the information that you need to be able to stop the suffering that you're in. So as you came to understand that when you have been feeling better and you've reached a new experience in life and you're not suffering, and then you go back to suffering, that suffering becomes even louder and even more pronounced this time because you now have a contrast. You now have something to compare it to. You now know what it feels like not to feel this. So it almost seems like you've gone to a new low, that you've gone deeper than you've ever gone before. And actually, that's not necessarily true, even though it feels like that, because it feels so much more painful. It feels so much more loud because now you know what it felt like. You had a taste of being in that state of relief and your mind being relaxed and your mind being quiet. And it's easy to assume, oh, well, I've failed now. I've messed this up. I'll never get better. And all of that audio that continues after that. So what I want you to understand is, first step is to know that that is not the case. You've not messed anything up. The contrary to that. You have taken steps to get better and you've made progress. And now you're just at a space in that progress where it's time to have another cleaning session. It's time to have another clean out. But the reason that you're feeling so bad, what adds to the pain that's already there in that box in the basement of your Tidy Mind house, what adds to that pain is your struggle as the caretaker. You're fighting the feeling. You're not wanting to look at the feeling. You're not wanting to admit the feeling. You're not wanting the feeling. You're not wanting it in your body. You're not wanting to be where you are. You're not wanting to feel what you feel. And that adds to your stuckness. And you're like, I don't know how to get myself out of this. I just keep, every morning I wake up and it's still there and it's just getting worse. And no matter what I say, no matter what I do, it's not working. And that is because your caretaker is struggling. Your caretaker is fighting. Your caretaker is resisting and not wanting what the mind or your little DJ is feeling. It does not want it. It is trying to get out of it by force, by resistance, by ignoring it, by pretending it's not there. It's or maybe it even stopped and said, "Okay, all right, I'll do my process," but it's not working. There's still too much resistance inside of you. So, if that is where you are, I want you to close your eyes. And we have to go to surrender. We have to go there. So, in your Tidy Mind house, in your mind, I want you to, in your imagination, I want you to see yourself, you're standing in the center of your Tidy Mind house. And it's major, I don't know if you listened to the earlier audios, but shaky floor, meaning your emotional body is so stirred up. It feels horrible. So see yourself standing there. And now listen to all the audios, all of the mind content, all of the dialogue. And if you want to, you can stop. You can press pause on this audio and you can write down what you're hearing. Every word that your mind is saying that is echoing through your Tidy Mind house. And you may hear some echoes of the past. You may hear your caretaker repeating words that your parents said to you. Who knows? Like, just write down anything and everything that you're hearing right now. Get it all out of your mind space and down on paper. Down in black and white. There it is. All of these words, all of these audios that I'm hearing in my head are creating a lot of pain right now. And I really don't want this, but it's happening. I don't want it, but it's happening. It's what's happening in my tidy mind house. My tidy mind house is not too tidy right now. It's quite messy, and it's chaotic, and it feels terrible, and I don't like it. But I'm going to stop what I'm doing and listen. Now it's time to separate out. This is our first step. If you've taken the Tidy Mind class, you know that the first step is to separate. And what separate means is that I am not my mind that is having these thoughts, having these feelings, having this upset, this problem. That's not me. I am the caretaker. I am the one watching this part of me feel this pain, have these problems, say these things. I am the one watching. So separate, become the caretaker right now. You are fine. You could not care less about what the mind is caring about right now. It doesn't bother you, it bothers your mind. You're good. You are the calm, mature presence, adult presence that is there to observe this part of you we call the mind, or DJ. You're there to observe it. It's not you. Separate. And even in the separation, you should start to feel some relief. Now, once you've separated, it's not you. Put all the pain back over there in the mind corner. All of the emotional disturbance, all of the bothered feeling, all of the upset goes into the mind side of things. And you're there to help it. You're there as the calm, mature presence, the internal parent, excellent parent, because that's what we learn in the Tidy Mind classes, to become, to see what real self-love is, to give that to ourselves, to make sure our mind has its needs met and is cared for and is loved unconditionally. So there you are, and you see this part, and you should get some relief just from this step of separating. Now start to look at the things that you've written down and see if you can kind of see what's been happening in there. See what room that this audio is coming out of. Is it your current people room? Is it something about the future? Is it something about the past? Where is it coming from? Now in your mind, I want you to see yourself as the caretaker, the loving, accepting, wonderful, patient, compassionate caretaker, and you're talking to your mind who has been upset and has convinced you that you'll never get out, you'll never feel better. It's not true. You're probably already feeling a little better. And I want you to say these words to your mind right now. I know that you're upset. I know that you're scared. I know that something's really bothering you, and you may not even know what it is. It may seem so overwhelming to you, like such a big deal, so complicated. And I want you to know that I'm here with you to help you. There are really no big deals. There is nothing that we can't handle, that we can't resolve. that I can't help you figure out. And I have your words. They're written down right here. And I see what you've been thinking. I know what you've been feeling because you're so connected to me that I can feel what you feel. And I know it hasn't felt good. I know you felt bad. I know you felt scared. You felt scared that you would never feel good again. And I want you to know that that's not true. You can feel good again. It's okay. We just have to look at this issue right now. And we're going to look at this together. And we're going to see exactly why you feel the way that you do. And it's okay if we don't figure it out, it's okay. If we figure it out, it's okay. But what I want you to know that your relief is not going to come from figuring it out. Your relief is going to come from you trusting me, that I'm here to take care of you, that you're not broken, you're not messed up, you're not hopeless. You're just you, and you got scared about something, and you got worked up about something, and you just started running around chaotically inside the Tidy Mind house and just pulling out all kinds of mess and boxes, and it was scary. And then the more you ran around, the more scared you got. And you know, I'm your caretaker, and I know that we're building a relationship, and you may not trust me yet, so you didn't know to come to me. And maybe I got scared with you, and I just started running around, and none of us could get out then because I'm the one that's supposed to help us relax. And I was just as scared as you were. So there was nobody there to help you relax, and I'm sorry about that. I get scared sometimes too because I'm learning. I'm learning how to take care of you. I'm learning how to stay separate and be your caretaker and not get wound up in the pain and in the thoughts. But it's hard sometimes, and I forget. But I'm remembering now, and I'm here for you. And you don't have to run around in the rooms anymore looking for answers and help and safety and security. I'm it. I'm here. I'm going to help keep you safe. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to listen to you. And I'm going to hold you if you need held. I'm going to speak up for you if you need me to say something to others. I'm going to ask you what you need right now. I'm going to ask you what would make you feel the best, the most safe, the most loved. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it together. So I want you to see yourself, embrace this mind who is, I like to see the mind, the DJ, as a smaller aspect of you, a younger childhood aspect. I want you to see how exhausted this part of you is from running around, not knowing who to go to, who to turn to, who to help it make it feel better. I want you to see it just kind of calm down and come to you as the stable one, as the calm one, as the protector, as the caretaker. Now give this part of you a hug and ask it what it needs to relax right now. What would make it feel better and to help it to relax. And then spend the rest of the day, or ever how long it takes, helping your mind feel safe, loved, relaxed, and also being proud of yourself for calming yourself down as the caretaker, for waking back up, for stopping running around the Tidy Mind house with your mind, not knowing what to do or how to help it. You separate it out, and you said, "Hey, I'm here for you now. I'm sorry. I got I got caught up in the emotion. I got caught up in the audios playing in the Tidy Mind house. I got caught up in your pain, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm here now, and you're with me, and I'm with you.